In a world where common sense feels under attack, some people are finally standing up and pushing back. In today's story, a man refuses to stay silent when confronted by an individual dressed as a woman, and the situation quickly heats up. Let's break it down.
You love Trump?
What?
You love Trump?
Yeah, why?
I don't like where this is going.
Stay away from me.
Whenever a stranger talks to you in the street, if it's not a cop, a friend, or someone you know, then don't answer and keep going on your way.
Stay away from me. Weirdo?
Rape! 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 Get away from me! I'm gonna beat you with this battery! Get! Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Get away! Ah! Stop attacking me! You weirdo! Stop attacking me!
Always minimize contact with strangers because we can never predict their actions. They might be mentally ill or have ill intentions, so best to avoid it at all costs.
Weirdo! Ow! Why are you doing that? Creep! You freak! Karma got you good, you freak! They started attacking me.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's always sad to see people doing little to no effort instead of helping to calm these situations. You know what they say, stranger danger. Mental health is out of hand, and I really wish people prioritized it to avoid these incidents.
Your pronouns?
I don't have any.
She doesn't have any pronouns. She ain't got no pronouns. You don't have any pronouns?
Cheeseburger.
How many genders are there? Well, at this day and age, there's multiple genders. You pretty much can be whatever you want to be. But what I have thought about and have come to discover that 100 years from now, when we're all in the grave and some archaeologists come and dig us up, you're either going to be a man or you're going to be a woman. So I have to say two.
No matter what we do, we cannot deny science, and I love the way this guy explains his point with true facts.
How many genders are there?
I don't know. I just got here.
Your name is not Jenna.
Please don't assume.
I am assuming.
I'm identifying as Jenna.
Okay, but your name's Caitlin. Why are you here?
No, I'm identifying as Jenna.
Your name is Caitlin. Why are you here?
So please respect me and my person.
Women.
Jenna?
My name is Jenna and my pronouns are they and them. Respect it.
People should realize by now that respect is earned, not given, especially when being rude.
If you don't, you're a bigot.
What do you think was more detrimental to society? Women getting the right to vote or getting the right to an abortion?
Neither. I think it's great that they can do both.
Oh, both were equally horrible?
No? Oh, I see what you're doing.
What?
No, I think they were both great. Not detrimental at all.
I bet many would support this, but once it's the other way around, it becomes wrong.
To society.
Would you rather give up your right to vote or to an abortion?
To vote.
Really?
Yes, and that's it. Three questions.
Yeah, no problem.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Simple as. If she says she's a woman, she is.
Okay.
I'm a woman.
So you're a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, when you tell me you're a woman, what does that mean you are?
I don't know. It's as simple as that. I feel like a woman. That's how I choose to present myself.
What feelings do you have that you relate with being a woman?
Imagine claiming that something is a part of you, but failing to even explain its meaning.
Femininity? I don't know. That's what I'm more comfortable with.
Okay, why?
Couldn't tell you.
You serious?
We're not like...
But you are a woman.
Yes.
Okay, but you don't know what a woman is.
Well, I do know what a woman is. It's anyone who identifies as a woman.
Okay.
It's like being asked what's the meaning of milk and replying that it's the thing that we call milk.
Any further
I cannot say much. I'm non-binary, so
So you're not a woman or a man?
no, I am not.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, so you know you're not a woman. What is a woman that you're like, no, that's not what I am?
I just don't like being associated with like femininity or masculinity. I do not feel I fall in either of those categories at all.
Do you guys think she's an alien in disguise? That would make a funny story.
Said that they're both women, right? So what is a woman?
A woman is anyone who wants to identify as one.
Does anyone else want to? I mean, I'll respond to that, but
I fully agree.
what is a woman?
It's what they identify as.
What do you mean by that?
We cannot be something just because we think of it. For example, I can't wake up today and become a truck just because I love trucks. It makes no logical sense whatsoever.
That's a circular. You cannot. A cat is a cat because they are a cat. That's not like.
Do we have the brain capacity and do we move like cats? No, Brian. So no, let's not use that as an example. From someone who has a very heavily friends on both sides, my conservative friends talk about this topic.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
So much
Here,
more.
I want to let the other girls. I want to let the other girls answer.
Please.
So I asked, what is a woman? What is a woman? Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
I didn't have anything to say yet.
The question is very simple, yet they make it seem like it's the last question to winning a prize.
But what is a woman?
I don't know, I'm confused now.
I understand what your argument is. If I come out and I say a woman is someone who was born biologically a woman, I understand that that's where you're coming from. And I agree everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But I personally, as an individual, respect trans people. I respect trans women. So I'm not going to come on here and invalidate them by saying that. I understand completely where you're coming from.
We do not care.
There's no shame in admitting you don't know something instead of making things up like this.
But just from my personal preference, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Answering the question. Okay. No, hey, that's okay. What about you?
I'm just not really interested in having this conversation about trans people anymore because you seem very clearly committed to misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Well, I am trying to understand. I'm just trying to get people's perspectives, but
Alvin Sam super chatted $100. Can a minor identify as an adult? Can Asian identify as Latino? Get the point, Kiko?
Alvin Sam, thank you. So what is a woman?
I'm gonna say what she said. I don't feel comfortable.
Meanwhile, Allie, what is a woman?
Well, a woman is an adult human female. It's the same thing like a man is an adult human male. XX chromosomes, that means you're a woman. There are people that are born intersex. They're an incredible minority. And, you know, men are humans who have XY chromosomes.
Got him. We got him.
I'm glad finally someone answered the $1 million question. It wasn't hard, was it?
I would assume you're female.
Yeah, so you're making assumptions.
Yes.
I identify as non-binary.
I don't, respectfully, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Now, let me ask you this. What pronoun should I use?
You should use they, them pronouns. So you saying that you
And what
don't
if I
believe
don't?
me,
What if I don't?
If you don't, I would consider that disrespectful, and that's actually an act of violence to misgender a trans
It's an
person
act of
or-
violence.
That is an act of violence to intentionally misgender someone, yeah.
Who the do you think you are?
Respect is something that most people work hard to get, but acting rude and demanding it by force is the easiest way to lose it forever.
I gotta say, I'm pretty confused. I kind of want to tell you about my situation, because I've been a little confused lately about kind of like myself. I came here and I've been considering things a lot more, and I kind of present a little more feminine, but I actually was born a man.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
And I wanted to know, I personally, pronouns, I've been trying to think about it, but I wanted to know what your thoughts are on, me.
As you can see, not everyone might agree with this person, but at least they are showing respect and being humble. And if someone is doing so, we can offer them respect despite not agreeing with them.
What do you think, what path do you think I should go down? What is your advice?
Okay, so you're born a man,
Mm-hmm.
so XY chromosomes.
And did you go through surgery, or did you
Not
take
yet.
puberty blockers?
Yes, I did.
What age did you take puberty blockers?
I started, I think, when I was 11.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think they helped you?
It's hard to tell because, obviously I've never lived a life where I went through puberty.
I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life, right? But I believe that you should pray. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I do. Right? Okay, so hear me out.
This is how debates should be. People should stay civil and respectful in order to get respected back, unlike the ones who give bad attitudes or use sarcasm to mock the other person.
I think that living with your natural design would give you more peace than I think you might realize.
Okay, thank you. Can you send my arm, please? As like a little memento.
All right.
Wait, where's the pen? Thank you. Here.
All right. All right. I don't know if that helps. Or...
This right here is how to earn respect.
No, it does. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you for being there.
Men get pregnant.
Depends. I know.
What does it depend on?
I know trans men that can get pregnant.
That means it's a woman. Only one sex can get pregnant.
That's a circular argument. That's
it's not a circular argument. Yeah. It's proving my thing. There is a truth, a concrete truth. You have to be born with a uterus to have a baby. Only women can get pregnant. The fact that we've arrived in a society where
that's the part I'm disagreeing with. That's the part I'm disagreeing
with. There's nothing to disagree with. These are facts. So you can say that this person who is pregnant identifies as a man.
We cannot include our feelings when it comes to facts because whether we like it or not, it's going to stay the way it is.
That person was born a woman. I can tell you that every single time because only women can have sex because there are concrete truths about life.
Have babies.
Can have babies, pardon. And that is a hard truth about life. You cannot make that go away because you want to call a man, somebody who has a beard and dresses like a dude a woman. Only if it's pregnant, I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a woman.
I hope as humans we can let our feelings aside when it comes to common sense.
True or false? Only women get pregnant.
True.
True.
True. True.
Very true.
Absolutely true.
True or false? Only women get pregnant.
False. False. Because there are trans people that exist, and trans men can also be pregnant as well.
False.
And what are your pronouns?
They, them.
That I would just love oversimplification.
Some people sadly seem to be allergic to common sense.
Can a man identify as a woman?
He can identify as a woman. If he chooses, sure.
Oh, hell no! Does that make him a woman?
No. 100% no.
So should men be able to compete in women's sports?
Absolutely not. Why would you allow a man who has gone through male puberty to compete in women's sports? Like, would you allow Money Mayweather to go fight against other female MMA? Like, absolutely not.
It just makes no sense, and we all know it. But some sadly refuse to admit that.
A man cannot be a woman can never be a man, Maske.
Are men and women equal?
Look, Allah said that the man is not like the woman is not like the man. We are different, okay? Although a plane and a car still both run on jet fuel, they are both different creations. That's it.
Don't have a uterus, you don't get to make a decision.
Did you just tell me I don't have a uterus?
It will never happen to you. It will never happen to you. Are you telling me that you have a uterus?
Well, you couldn't tell me I don't if I claimed it. My pronouns are uterus owner male.
He just acted the same way she did, but surprisingly, she doesn't like it.
If you're not a woman, then you shouldn't have an opinion.
Where does a guy get a right to say what a woman is? Women only know what women are.
Are you a cat?
No.
Can you tell me what a cat is?
This is actually a genuine mistake. I am sorry I even came up here.
Do you want to tell us what a woman is?
At least she apologized and knew she lost the argument.
Really? This is gonna work, guys. This is definitely gonna work. Brilliant. What a brilliant idea. What do you mean just stop oil? All your stuff is made out of oil. Your clothes, these jackets, they're all made out of oil. What the hell are you doing here, making a nuisance of yourselves? It's a joke. What a joke. What are you doing here? Get out the road. You're wasting everybody's time and petrol. All these guys, their engines are running all the time, wasting more bloody oil, you nutters.
Respect to this gentleman for standing up and confronting them about their behavior, because it's not going to benefit anyone. It's just going to cause problems in traffic and delay people from their business, especially the sick ones.
What is this made out of? What are your clothes made out of? How did your clothes get here? They got here by oil. What are you doing? This makes no sense at all. Just stop oil. You haven't thought about this. If you want to stop oil, you need to stay at home and go and live in the forest. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? How is this going to help anybody?
He even gave them better solutions to their issues.
Age, is it okay to have transitional surgery if you're a trans kid?
That's a good one. I'd say 17.
And why 17? It seems very specific.
Because I feel like that's a good age to start as trans. I feel like younger is a little too much for kids.
I completely disagree with this. Even if people want to do this, they should take these decisions once they're adults, like drinking or anything that needs to be done responsibly at a certain age.
To be trans. If you're trans at a young age, you know what you really want to be, then be it. Don't let people judge you. Be what you want to be. We will not judge you.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
So here is my transgender baby. Her name is Bella. Bella was born a boy, but now uses she, her pronoun. I am in the middle of trying to get a doctor's appointment in order to secure some medication.
I pray to God that this isn't real.
To stop the male hormone taking over.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Bella is 14 months old and is thriving in her new body. Now she's able to be who she was born to be. Trapped in the wrong body at such a young age has had a massive impact on young Bella's mental health. But with the right medication, we are going to get through it as a family.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
Even if this is a joke, it is disturbing what people would say just for some views. It is sad.
A girlfriend or a wife?
No.
When you look for a girlfriend or a wife, do you care if they have a dick?
Yeah.
You do?
I think so, yeah.
Why?
Yo, I don't know.
How many genders are there? I would say there's 4. 4? 4. What are they? They're straight. Rednecks. No. Rednecks are for sure one because they don't like no one.
What the f is this piece of sh?
Do not appreciate being filmed for this.
Oh, he's not filmed. He identifies as a camera. We just kind of, I'm glad it's funny to you.
It's just very confusing.
Gotcha.
You're just a bigot. You can go.
Oh, what makes me a bigot, ma'am? Or sir? I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please go yourself.
Remember, we are not mind readers.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're gendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your business. What are you?
But you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
When they're not at home, then they're in school being taught and raised by women in a world whereby everything is catered to women, whereby the messaging from the media is don't be toxically masculine. It's okay to cry. It's okay to show your feelings. They're like pushing all this like feminine energy onto men. And I don't think that is just a coincidence. I think the reason they're doing this is because men used to be a lot more masculine. They used to be a lot stronger. They used to be a lot more disagreeable.
Looking at how things are going, it's like it was carefully planned, and it's scary.
It's the men that go to war and it's the men that fight. So when tyranny comes, it's the men that go first. And so if you're able to control the men and you're able to feminize the men, then you're able to control society.
Damn! How many genders are there? Honestly, you're asking me that, and I have no idea.
There's definitely more than 2.
I feel like that's really up to the person to determine what they want to be.
A lot, I don't know.
There's a lot? What gender are you?
Male.
It's a good question. I mean, it's a spectrum.
Unlimited.
Unlimited. How about you? Unlimited.
Oh, hell no!
As many as you want.
Yeah. Many as you want. Can you name 5? Can you name 5? Name 5.
I wouldn't have like a name for any of them, but I just think like none of it really matters.
Got it!
It's ironic how they would say there are unlimited options but are unable to name 5.
There's she, her.
That's pronouns.
Pronouns. Oh, genders.
Can you? Yeah. I was just curious. A lot of people advocate for these things and they can't even name them. You know what I mean? So I want to know if they could actually. No, I get it, but I'm kind of not comfortable with this anymore. Thank you.
Huh?
I'm honestly, I don't want to answer the question.
The only reason I think it's important to acknowledge like what exactly gender is because if it's just self-identification, you can identify as a toaster. But when you ask other people and the law to abide by how you identify, and that could change at any moment, then it becomes an issue. You know what I mean? Because you have to, the law is important. We have laws to protect people for a reason.
There is nothing authentic about claiming to be something that you are not. And this is why fathers are important in families.
Teacher, yes. What is a woman?
What is a woman? Oh, buddy. All right. So, we define gender as a set of preferences that you have. Gender is a set of preferences we have.
I'm really disappointed when I heard the word teacher. I thought he would explain things with logic and facts, but I was wrong.
Woman is a social construct that we've agreed upon. Typically, we imagine womanhood as makeup or whatever. There is a difference between the word woman and being a biological female. For a second, if you listen to your bio professors, you would understand there's a difference between biology and what we think
So
about.
I want to thank you for proving a great point.
What?
You are why we should eliminate the Department of Education. Thank you very much.
I really believe they should make it harder for people to be teachers and ensure only the best get the job, because the teaching system is the root of our economy. And if it's not stable, the generation would suffer. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.